Have you ever wondered why Japanese people are so skinny? How did the Japanese manage to stay so thin without effort? Keep watching to find out. In return, we ask for your help. Subscribe now and turn on the notification bell. By doing this, you will help us a lot at the beginning of the channel. Thank you very much, and let's get started. Obesity is a global problem that affects millions of people. According to WHO, in 2016, more than 1.9 billion adults were overweight, with 650 million being obese. However, looking at Japan, the picture is different. When it comes to health tips, who better to turn to than the country with the longest life expectancy and one of the lowest obesity rates on the planet, while the rest of the world is seeing anywhere from 15 to over 30% of its overweight population. Japan managed to keep that figure at just 3.6%, a much lower rate than in other developed countries. One of the main reasons for this difference is Japanese food culture, which values variety, quality, and presentation of food. Japanese dishes are prepared with fresh, high-quality ingredients and presented in an elegant and attractive manner. In addition, Japanese cuisine is based on the diet of the people, which is high in carbohydrates and low in saturated fats. The main courses consist of vegetables, grains, fish, and meat. Dairy products and fruit are eaten in moderation, and foods with excessive amounts of salt and sugar, such as hamburgers and soft drinks, are avoided. Many Japanese people follow government-established dietary guidelines, which emphasize eating fresh food and preparing meals at home. Most Japanese have very regulated meal times, 3 full meals a day, with breakfast usually between 8 o'clock and 9 a.m., lunch between 12 o'clock and 1 p.m., and dinner between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. This routine encourages Japanese people to prepare meals in advance and helps them make better food choices. However, just like in the rest of the world, many Japanese people have a busy schedule that doesn't leave much time or opportunity to prepare a home-cooked meal. In that case, they might turn to their fast food version, which is often much healthier and resembles home cooking. Of course, they have American fast food chains like McDonald's, Burger King, and Pizza Hut, not to mention that countries like Australia, Canada, Germany, USA, and UK have much larger portions of fast food than Japan, which has a small portion culture in both fast food and comfort food. The food is not served on one big plate, but on several small plates. The typical dinner table for a Japanese family can be filled with a variety of dishes, all with a variety of nutrition. Even though they eat a lot of white rice, which is high in carbohydrates, they eat it in small portions, so they end up having fully balanced meals. Anyway, even with these options readily available, many Japanese people still prefer a traditional meal at home, as they were created with nutrition in mind. In Japan, children receive nutrition classes in primary school, which allows them to grow up as adults who make smarter food choices, as they are well aware of the harmful effects that fast food can have on the body. That's why they tend to stay away from these super fatty foods. Additionally, Japanese culture emphasizes the importance of sharing family meals, which can encourage a healthier, more socially connected lifestyle. Another important factor contributing to the fitness of the Japanese is their active lifestyle and appreciation of daily physical activity. In Japanese culture, it is common for people to walk a lot, whether to go to work, school, or shopping. Although many people who live in more remote areas may need to use a car as a means of transport, many Japanese people live in dense regions where the train system is extensive and other types of public transport are readily available, as well as separate bicycle lanes and safe pedestrian areas. This allows Japanese people to naturally burn calories while commuting to work or school each day. As a result, they don't have to go to the gym, as their simple daily routine already helps keep excess weight at bay. It is very common for Japanese children to walk or cycle to school, as in many cases there is not a great distance between home and school, and Japan is considered a safe country for pedestrians. Since Japan has one of the lowest crime rates in the world, most places are safe to walk to. The exercise culture is so natural to them that, as adults, they can instill this healthy habit in their own children. Other factors that may influence the low rate of obesity in Japan are the variety of tea and its health benefits. Green tea, in particular, has been touted for boosting metabolism, burning fat, fighting anxiety, and reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, among other benefits. Many Japanese drink green tea at least once a day, while others drink it several times in the morning as an afternoon treat and with any meal. Also, many restaurants offer free green tea at the beginning of the meal or after consuming it. Drinking so much tea means their bodies are filled with water, which prevents overeating. Depending on how green tea is brewed, it may have 0 calories. Compared to a glass of lemonade with an average of 120 calories or a can of soda with around 150 calories, we can see how common high-calorie treats and drinks in the West lead to obesity and weight problems. Another important factor is the slow eating culture in Japan. The Japanese are generally in no rush to finish their meals and tend to chew each bite several times before swallowing, which allows them to feel satisfied with less food. In addition, the practice of hara-hachi-biyu, which means eating until you are 80% full, is common in Japan, which helps to avoid overeating and maintain a healthy weight. Attention to detail in food preparation and presentation in Japan is also an important factor, as Japanese people tend to appreciate healthy, fresh, and well-presented food more than processed and fast food. In addition to some studies suggest that the genetics of the Japanese may contribute to the lower rate of obesity, as many have a lower predisposition to store fat in the body. So we can conclude that Japanese food culture, daily physical activity, and genetics are important factors that contribute to the low rate of obesity in the country. Japanese cuisine values variety, quality, and presentation of food, being rich in fruits, vegetables, fish, and whole grains, which are sources of nutrients and fiber, helping to maintain satiety and prevent excess calories. In addition, the active lifestyle of the Japanese, which includes walking a lot and using public transport, contributes to burning calories naturally. Genetics may also be a factor, as many Japanese people are less likely to store fat in their bodies. Taken together, these factors help explain why the obesity rate in Japan is considerably lower than in many other countries. If you liked this video and want to follow more content like this, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel, activating the notification bell. That way, you'll get alerts whenever we post new videos and help us reach more people.